Namaste to everybody. Wish you a very good morning, Subhodayam, and a very good day, Subhadhinam. And welcome to all the participants, young and old, students and friends from various parts of the country, to this wonderful Sunday morning on the 6th of December. We are conducting another very interesting, very inspiring, very thoughtful webinar with the theme Indian Administrative Service for a Resurgent India, popularly called IAS. So what it is and how it is helpful for a resurgent India is the subject matter for discussion. First, we shall commence our webinar with prayer, chanting, an opening song, bhajan, recitation of Swami Vivekananda's teachings, and then proceed to the guest speaker's introduction and presentation. So all of you please get ready, settle yourself and stabilize yourself. Take a deep breath, cool down, and don't keep moving in your place or the mobiles. A little bit of concentration, focus is very important on a Sunday morning. We welcome everybody and we shall start with our prayer. Om. Om. Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmaswarupine avatara varisthaya ramakrishnaya te namaha yathagner dahika shakti ramakrishne stitahiya sarva vidya swarupam tam sharadam pranamamyaham namah shri yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tacchayo Ravranimahe Gatun Yagnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyaha Urdvanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Shanchatushpade Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Madhuvatartayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhvirna Santvoshathihi Madhunakta Mutoshasi Madhumatpartivagam Rajaha Madhudyaurastunaf Pita Madhumanno Vanaspatir Madhumagam Astu Suryaha Madhvirgavo Bhavantunaha Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Vang me manasi pratisthita mano me vachi pratisthita maviravi mayedhi vedasya maani staha shrutam me ma prahasi anenadhitena horatran sandhadam yutam vadishyami satyam vadishyami tanmamavatu tadvaktaram avatvavatu mamavatu vaktaram avatu vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Now I will be reciting a universal selfless prayer for the welfare, health and strength of all people, east or west, north or south, and in the whole universe. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet, sarvastaratu durgani, sarvo bhadrani pashyatu, sarvasad buddhima apnotu, sarvas sarvatra nandatu. Harihi Om Tat Sat. May all be happy, may all be peaceful, may all be free from danger, difficulties, diseases. May all see what is good, listen what is good, speak what is good, do what is useful to others. May all be happy everywhere, may all be enlightened everywhere, may all rejoice everywhere, may all brothers and sisters in the whole country and the world be peaceful everywhere. So, dear friends, we shall go forward after this prayer to listen to a wonderful bhajan by our good friend, our guest faculty, our musician, artist, vocalist from Bangalore, who has joined us, who is a disciple and a colleague, should I say, in music of the topmost singers of Shankar Mahadevan and others. So he contributes to the film industry as a playback singer, as a classical singer, teaching students and conducting some wonderful musical performances in the whole country. Please welcome Sri Karthik Raman from Bangalore, and he will render the bhajan opening song for this webinar this Sunday. Over to Karthik. Welcome.
Pranam, Swamiji. Namaste to everyone. And actually, more than me, sometimes I feel when you sing, it reaches out to all our hearts so deeply. And I think that is the purpose of music, to ultimately reach the heart, reach the soul. And today, this song which I'm going to sing, we used to sing it in our school every day. That time I was too small to maybe understand what is the real essence of this song. But today, when I look back, I feel happy that during those times, schools used to have assembly and they used to have these prayers. So I'll sing a few lines from this prayer. हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे, दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना, भेदभाव अपने दिल से साफ कर सके, दोस्तों से भूल हो तो माफ कर सके, झूठ से बचे रहे, सच का दम भरे, झूठ से बचे रहे, सच का दम भरे, दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे। हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पे इतना कर्म कर, साथ दे तो धर्म का, चले तो धर्म पर, खुद पे हौसला रहे, बधी से ना डरे, दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे, हमको मन की शक्ति देना, हमको मन की शक्ति देना, हमको मन की शक्ति देना.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thank you.
Feel like keep on listening to you.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. Thank you.
Shakti dena, Shakti dena, Shakti dena. Strength
you.
is life, weakness is death.
Absolutely.
We need a lot of Shakti. Whole thing becomes evaporated in these terrible times. Though things appear normal, but still there is a lot of Shakti required. Mother's grace and the
Absolutely.
doctors' counseling, everything we require. Right time, and for the country also, to overcome the problems, we need a lot of Shakti and Shanti and Bhakti. So we are very, very thankful to Karthik Raman, listening to you. Hope
Thank
your
you.
health is good and
Yes,
you
Swamiji.
are at peace to sing and
Thank
continue
you.
the flow of music in the all parts of the country. Hope to see
Thank
you
you so
soon,
much, Swamiji.
again and again.
Ji, Swamiji. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Karthik. Yeah. My dear friends, we shall go forward. The third agenda of today's meeting is Swami Vivekananda's teachings, to listen, to understand, and to be inspired. Not only that, to apply them in daily life. Swamiji said, an ounce of practice is better than tons of tall talk. And he also said in one place, I have given you advice enough. Now it is time for you to assimilate my spirit and put them in action. Let the world see that your listening to me has been a success. So we need to absorb the spirit, as the Upanishad says, Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasanam, Shrotavyo Mantavyo Nididhyasitavyaha. So we should listen to Swami Vivekananda's teachings loud and clear. And then after the webinar, go and sit and think about it, read about it, see the perspectives, see the context in which he spoke about it and wrote about it, 19th century end. Then implement it tomorrow morning, Monday morning, when we go out to the coffees, to the college, to the place of work and meet friends, meet people, we should practice, practice, practice. So now we have our Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence team, the volunteers, the students, young students of VIHE, led by Parvita, to recite Swami Vivekananda's teachings in tune with the subject Resurgent India. Over to Parvita.
Our pranams to the Holy Trio. Namaste Swamiji. Namaste to the highly distinguished speakers present in the webinar. Swami Vivekananda was a manifold personality. His message is not for one time, but for all times.
Not for one country, but for the whole humankind. His life and teachings are of inestimable value.
Today, we the students of Balavikas are here to recite few quotations of Swami Vivekananda.
Call upon the sleeping soul and see how it awakes. Power will come, glory will come, goodness will come, purity will come, and everything that is excellent will come when this sleeping soul is roused to self-conscious activity.
Do you know what Swamiji told about every individual?
He said, every soul is a young eagle, soaring higher and higher, gathering more and more strength, till it reaches the glorious sun.
We must be thinkers. We must electrify society, electrify the world. We must first have the strong desire to get free.
Dare to be free, dare to go as far as your thoughts lead, and dare to carry that doubt in your life. With what should the youth fill their brains?
Fill the brain with high thoughts, highest ideals, place them day and night before you, and out of that will come great work.
Throw away all the weakness. Tell your body that it is strong. Tell your mind that it is strong, and have unbounded faith and hope in yourself.
What is that word which is of prominent importance from the Upanishads?
If there is one word that you find coming out like a bomb from the Upanishads, bursting like a bombshell upon the masses of ignorance, it is the word fearlessness.
You have in you 1,000 times more than is in all the books. Never lose faith in yourself. You can do anything in this universe. Never weaken. All power is yours.
Whenever you are doing any work, do not think of anything beyond. Do it as a worship, as the highest worship, and devote your whole life to it for the time being.
Don't look back. Forward, infinite energy, infinite enthusiasm, infinite daring, and infinite patience. Then alone can great deeds be accomplished. Do you know when our hardships fall back?
Face the truth. That is a lesson for all life. Face the terrible, face it boldly. The hardships of life fall back when you cease to flee before them.
Great work requires great and persistent effort for a long time. Character has to be established through 1,000 stumbles.
The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to knock, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration.
The road to the good is the roughest and steepest in the universe. It is a wonder that so many succeed. No wonder that so many fall. Therefore, stand up, be bold, be strong, take the whole responsibility on your own shoulders, and know that you are the creator of your own destiny. All the strength and succor you want is within yourself.
Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavaran, Nibodhata.
Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Thank you, Jai Ramakrishna.
Thank you very much, Parvita, for your wonderful presentation. As usual, very inspiring. And Swamiji's ideas are so important, so relevant to the present times. Ramesh Garu, if you are there, how did you feel? DVS Raju Ramesh Garu, how did you feel about this? And please bless the young students. Ramesh ji, you can unmute it.
Namaste, Namaste Maharaj, Namaste Maharaj. No, really, it's an amazing Maharaj. I don't know how that power is coming through that young mouths. No, really, it's all your blessings and really I'm amazing Maharaj. So
Yeah.
God bless them. God bless them.
Please talk to them for a minute. Please talk to them, few seconds. Parvita.
Parvita, every week I'm seeing and every week I'm finding a lot of difference and vibrations in your voice and everything. Not only you, all the kids and who are doing this, really, it's an amazing and I'm seeing that what Swamiji expected, I'm seeing through this Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellency. So definitely a day will come where the India will vibrate from the Hyderabad and especially through Padmanandaji's blessings and all. Really fortunate Maharaj. So keep it up the same thing.
All
And
these people, firebrand. Spontaneously it is coming like
Yes,
milk
Maharaj.
and honey. So thank you very much, Rajagaru, for your kind words. They will feel inspired, encouraged to take the message forward. Thank you very much. So now we proceed into the main agenda of today's function, today's webinar, is Indian Administrative Service for a Resurgent India. We have a guest speaker from Guntur in Andhra Pradesh in form of Shri Sridhar Babu, IAS, who is the Executive Director of the Tobacco Board under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. He is recently promoted as the Executive Director. And Shri Sridhar Babu is our good friend, and we are fortunate and we are happy that he had his English-speaking education training in the Vivekananda Institute of Languages in Ramakrishna Math. Should I say he's our product, he's our old student. Sridhar Babu is a BTech from Vignan University in Guntur. Civil Services, IAS, Uttarakhand, 2008. And he worked earlier as the Commissioner, GST, for the state of Uttarakhand, then the District Collector for the districts of Uttarkashi, Tehri Garhwal, Champawat. And he was the Relief Commissioner during the super disaster of Uttarakhand 2013. Once you see the videos and see the photographs in Google of what happened 7 years ago, Sridhar Babu was in the forefront, in the battlefront as the Relief Commissioner. Then he was the Chief Development Officer of Tehri Garhwal, City Magistrate of Haridwar, was a gold medal winner in Indian Institute of Training, Lal Bahadur Shastri National Administrative Academy, Mussoorie in 2008. And we have been in touch with each other from a very long time. And we are fortunate that he has accepted our invitation from Guntur, and leader of the right type of Swami Vivekananda's vision and mission. Three things are necessary: a head to think, a heart to feel, and the hands to work. And combined with that, Sridhar Babu's authenticity, grit, and sensitivity towards the situation is amazing. So he was in the forefront, he is in the forefront of leadership and guiding the youngsters, guiding the society, solving the problems of the people, whether it is in the north, whether it's in the south, and a long way to go to serve the society. So I requested him, how these IAS people, lakhs and lakhs are studying in the country. Few only come to the final IAS selection, and then their professionalism, their responsibilities after completing their training in Mussoorie. How do you think we can develop this resurgent India with honesty, with character? There are wonderful people in Tamil Nadu. We hear some IAS officers, district collectors doing amazing work in Karnataka, in Andhra, in Tamil Nadu, various places. Wonderful people. But there are certain things which we need to know, the common man need to know, the students need to know, the upcoming generation. So Sridhar Babuji, you are in the forefront. You are the IAS officer at present as the Executive Director of the Tobacco Board. But you know the entire scenario of the country and then the way things can move forward. I request you to speak for a few minutes, and if questions or discussion is there, we shall take it up after some time. Over to Sridhar Babu. Namaste, thank you, welcome.
Pranam Swamiji, and pranam to all the people present over there, DVS Raju Ramesh Garu, and all the people who are who have been good friends of mine. I see some of them following this. First of all, thank you very much, Swamiji, for this wonderful opportunity and letting me in to be a speaker today. Swamiji, I cannot express myself in words. No words will be sufficient because perhaps this is the right forum to address young minds, brilliant kids, and all followers of Swami Vivekananda ji. As you rightly said, Swamiji, I was a student there in Ramakrishna Mutt. I used to prepare for civil services examinations way back in 2004, 2005, and visit the ashram there in Hyderabad. And I have extensively used the library there. So I wish all the students, young generation who are going through this phase should be making extensive usage of all the facilities available there in that place. Also, I see, Swamiji, you are regularly hosting a series of programs. I get the personal invitations also. So though through online and offline mode, I wish many participants should take the benefit out of this. I'll come to topic, Swamiji. Swamiji Vivekananda himself said, "My name should not be made prominent. It is my ideas that I want to be realized." Swami Vivekananda called for arousing sleeping soul to self-conscious activity. It is indeed a of righteousness in the mind, leading to actions of removing the pain and sufferings. As rightly recited by the students group now, I have picked up these words. Swamiji, I thought these are important for our discussion 30-40 minutes from now on. I request all the people who love the country, only should listen to this. Others need not sincerely listen to this. if you love the country, if you want to serve the country, I say the youth who are able to aspire for higher goals should certainly aspire for the Indian Administrative Service. I'll tell you why. Why only IAS? I'm not saying that personally you get a lot of fame, you will be one amongst the top 3,457 people. Whole of the IAS in the 130 or 130 plus crore population, number of IAS presently serving now are just the number 3,400 odd people are there. See, see the ratio, how that is. I am not saying that you will be prominent like that. You will get lot of attention. You will have lot many people to be taking care of you. As a collector, there will be 12 people serving in your own home. There will be a gunner, there will be a orderly to take care of your files. You need not carry your files. It is not like that. I am saying, if you want to make a change, I say there are opportunities available. So if you want to serve the country, if you want to make a change, what are the opportunities to serve the country? You can be a social worker. You can do just NGO or do some social work. But how many people will you be able to reach? You should have some authority while you are serving. You should be having some sort of locus standi. You should have, if somebody asks you, why are you doing this, or on what authority are you doing this, you should be having some sort of locus standi. I sincerely believe that civil services, especially the Indian Administrative Service, gives you a lot of power to make the change, make the difference. If you may ask me, why only IAS? Why not the politician? Does the same difference? Doesn't he have any other? Aren't we having any opportunity other than the IAS? I was just telling you the ratio. There are 3,000 plus IAS officers to serve the 130 plus crore people. See, just see the ratio once again. I want to repeat it at the cost of repetition to drive the point home. These people, these civil servants who are handful, less than 4,000, 5,000 people, are running the policies, are literally running the country, are literally running the country. You may say that civil service politicians come, politicians are in the power for a certain period of time, but Indian Administrative Service officer, there are two executive. You must be our government means the executive, legislature, and judiciary. Three: executive, legislature, and judiciary. So I need not tell you about the judiciary. I need not tell you about the legislature. I am telling about the executive. Executive is, there are two. There are two executive. One is permanent executive, and the other one is political executive. Political executive means I am talking of the ministers, chief minister, prime minister, or any other minister having certain portfolio to serve the country or serve the state for that matter. But the permanent executive is going to be permanent. Is going to be permanent. So you may say that businessman, if he if he earns money and pumps it into charity, do you really think that really happens? How many businessmen are really pumping into charity? So for the youth who are in their 20s, I request, if you really want to serve the country, please come into civil service, be it the administrative service of the country, IAS, or the administrative service of the state like the PCS or any other service. Please, first of all, you should become higher in position serve more, to be able to impact more. This is what I want to tell right from the beginning. I am struggling for this. I want all the youth to better their opportunities to be able to be heard. If today, as an executive director tobacco board, I control the tobacco produced, or I control the policies of the tobacco all over the country, and just not all over the country but all over the world where Indian tobacco goes. It is going for about 114 countries. Everything will be determined by the policies that I make here in Guntur, because it is the head office. So this is what I am trying to tell you. So if you are improving your position, if you improve your position, then you can serve more. This is what I want to drive the point home. You want to be heard more. You should improve your position. Just not limit yourself by running an NGO or doing some business after and that charity and all of that, doing some social service, helping in cyclone. Yes, that is also needed, but if you want to make it big, come to the Indian Administrative Service. I can certainly tell, if I say one thing, 3,000, 4,000 policemen stand in a district. When I was a district collector, as Swamiji, I have served for 3 districts. When I tell that a policy needs to be implemented, a thing needs to be certainly be done, there are 3,000 to 4,000 policemen standing up for that cause. I'm just telling the policemen because they are forcing. You can see them in the uniform. Not only that, 10,000 people who are working in the state government, in the district, directly or indirectly helping the government, make one signature of collector, makes all of them stand and make the thing that what the collector wishes comes true. With one signature, one collector can make the difference in the lives of 10 lakh people residing in the district. This is what the power of an administrative service is. So, why IAS is important? I again tell you, there are 600 districts, 600 plus districts in the country. All the districts are administered by one person called the collector. He shall be mandatorily an IAS officer. He shall be mandatorily an IAS officer. All the heads of the state, in the government, be it any department, take any department, it shall be headed by an IAS officer. All the heads in the union government, in any state government, are mandatorily headed by IAS officers. This is what IAS officer can do. So now, is this up till retirement only? Is this up till what, if a person gets into service at around 20, 22 years, he gets retired at 60 years? Will that be limited? The power of IAS is limited only till that time? Just see, just imagine who are all the chairmen of UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, who are the members of the State Election Commission, chairmen of the State Election Commission, Union Election Commission, RBI governors, who are the RBI governors, who are the chairmen of the Electricity Regulatory Commission, or any other important mission, who are all of them? Most of them are retired civil servants, retired Indian administrative officers. So what I wanted to tell you is, even after retirement also, Indian administrative service officers are going to serve the country. So why should the IAS be given such a prominent role? Is this the legacy of the British? Or are we still following that power should be concentrated in only some hands, as I was telling, 4,000, 5,000 people. Should that be concentrated in only those people? Please understand, it is through open competitive examination conducted. It is equal for every person who wants to aspire for the job. What is the highest position one can aspire? A normal person, one can aspire in the government. I'm not talking of the private thing. In the government, what is that? Yes, it is certainly an Indian administrative service. So, can anybody apply? Yes, anyone can apply. So I don't want to tell you the how the examination procedure is going on. If possibly, if there is any opportunity which Swamiji gives, I will talk to youth once again as to how to prepare for civil services. But I want to limit myself to the topic given to me. So, what will after selection? What will an IAS officer do? I'll just throw light for about 1 or 2 minutes, so that you will better appreciate why IAS officers only are chosen to be given all these positions. I'll tell you. See, after getting through the examination, civil services examination, there will be a rigorous training for about 2 years. 2 years for the civil services. Just give me a second. I am extremely sorry. The other phone was ringing. So what I was telling is in 2 years rigorous training will be there. See, 2 years rigorous training. What is done in the training is they will make you visit each and every place of the country, all prominent places, all important, unimportant places, which there will be for 2 months. You will be just moving around the country as if Swami Vivekananda ji and Mahatma Gandhi has done before entering into active service. Before entering into active service, Swami Vivekananda ji has traveled all over the length and breadth of the country. So after entering into it, also he has done that. Mahatma Gandhi, before entering into active service, he has traveled the length and breadth of the country to know the situation, to know how India will be, to know how each and every person or each and every society lives. This is how you will be going touring all parts of the country. There are different kinds of attachments. We will be attached to the Indian Army for about a week. They will be knowing to means all Indian administrative service officers who are just selected will be attached to the Indian Army. Will be knowing as to in what conditions they will be working. Will be attached to the Indian Navy. Will be attached to the Indian Army, Navy, Air Force, everywhere, and we will be attached to the public sector undertakings. How each public sector undertaking works. We will be attached to the private sector undertaking. How the new India is going forward. We will be attached to a tribal attachment. We will be made to literally live in a tribal area for about a week. We'll be attached to whatnot insurgency areas also. We'll be going there, and along with the people who are operating, we do hands-on training. So what is done other than after that, what is done is in the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Labasna we call, which is an training institute for the people who pass the IA. So every day there shall be one guest speaker from across various fora. be it from the film personalities, be it the High Court, Supreme Court judges, be it the retired civil servants, union ministers, prime minister, presidents. So they used to come, and there is no specific agenda. They used to speak whatever the Indian Administrative Service probationer questions. There will be a question and answer session. We will be asked to pose questions. They will be answering. It is like gaining knowledge from them. So this is how the service is, the training is made of. So I just thought if this should be encouraging for the people who want to aspire for the civil services. Then comes the challenges. So I am just telling all the good things about Indian Administrative Service, but there are also challenges. There are also challenges, means people who are going to be civil servants, who aspire to be civil servants, who are writing the examination. Whenever I talk to them, they ask me many questions. They see that, sir, sincere IAS officer is unceremoniously transferred to such and such a place. That is why we get demotivated. So should we be really going for this? The first question. The second question, sir, why an uneducated minister overpower you? Why should he sign on your transfer file? These are all the that many people ask me while preparation. See, I say that when I answer them, I'll ask them, what will happen if I get transferred? What will happen if I get transferred? An IAS officer gets transferred. Who will replace me? Who will replace me if it is the post of an IAS officer? It is again an IAS officer who has to replace me. If all the IAS officers across the country are just like me, where will the minister or an uneducated person gets his hands over administration? If all of the Indian Administrative Service officers committed to serving only the poor, where is the option left for a politician, the so-called politician? Let us see it from another angle. So let us see it from another angle. Sir, I am transferred from one district. With my own personal experience, I am telling you. There is one minister who gets really annoyed with me and presses to the chief minister that I get transferred. Yes, I am transferred and I am posted in Secretariat of Uttarakhand, where I was serving. So what happened is, I was just I have just then served the Champawat district, which is one of the smallest districts of the country. Champawat, smallest districts of the country, which is bordering Nepal, Indo-Nepal border. Because to satisfy one of the MLAs, my chief minister has transferred me. What has happened is that the 2013 disaster has happened. Soon after, I got transferred and I put into the so-called unimportant post. So I am one of the youngest persons to be chosen as the relief commissioner for the greatest missions. 2013 disaster, all of you might be recollecting when you are kids, 7 years back. So I got the opportunity to be serving not just 5-6 lakh people, but to answer to the entire nation. There is an opportunity. All times may not be good, but there is an opportunity, and because I have worked selflessly, because I have worked, because you are not, by doing This, when I say this, I am not doing something great. I am expected to do this. I am expected to do this. So again, I was preferred there as a collector where I have worked. Soon after the relief operations came to a standstill, I have been given the charge of the collector of the district where I have worked as a relief commissioner. That is what Uttarkashi. I became the collector for Uttarkashi. So you may say that yes, you are transferred to certain unimportant department. What is unimportant according to you or any other person? That is what I ask the aspirants. Sir, they may transfer you to animal husbandry, they may transfer you to agriculture, they may transfer you to horticulture. Are they really unimportant? Yes, I understand the subject is vast, agriculture is vast, but if you can, with your intellect, with your knowledge, with your perseverance, are able to contribute even point not 1%, the income of the farmer improves in the decimals or whatever point not 1%. You have done your bit. This is what I say to myself and motivate myself. So IAS anywhere is always a service. Is always a service. Do not get demotivated. There is, for example, if you are not given anything, this cannot be done. At a certain point of time, there is a law that you shall be certainly offered a posting. They cannot pay you just like that. The state government cannot pay you just like that. So there is Article 311. The politician can only transfer you. He cannot terminate your services. He cannot, I say he cannot do anything other than to transfer. But if your intention is to serve, you see opportunities anywhere, everywhere. So this is why IAS is becoming an important post. I tell the young aspirants, not only aspirants, but also when I go to Missouri to lecture young IAS officers. I will be called there. I have won thrice or 4 times there. As Swamiji was telling, I was a gold medalist in the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy Administration. Whenever I go, I motivate my youngsters also like that. Just it is for you to serve. Your opportunities are given for you. It is for you to serve. You cannot say that one is good posting, one is bad posting, and whatever. I don't want to go into the depth of it. Always remember, truth shall prevail. There are certain, yes, there are situations where you get transfer grants. So if from one place you are transferred to another place, you shall be paid a transfer grant. There are many occasions where my transfer grant is more than my salary. I tell them jokingly. I have served in places where my posting you lasted for 11 days, 17 days, 2 months, highest number of transfers. But ultimately, your self-satisfaction, your inner self, your inner conscience, self-conscious activity, this has to be satisfied when you serve the country. Lastly, I believe that I am coming to an end for the time that is given to me. I tell the youth, please aspire for at least 3 eyes, at least 1 eye amongst the 3 eyes which I tell you. If you are in 10th class or any other thing, I aim for getting into Indian Institutes of Technology, IIT. If you have are looking for a degree, post graduation, try to get into Indian Institutes of management. If after that you should try to get into Indian administrative service, I am telling this to the youth, try to get at least one I besides your name. At least one I. This gives you a lot of power. I am not just talking of the power in the negative sense. I am just talking in the positive sense. Power and prestige, I am not talking about the power and prestige, the inner power. When after your name, if I is there, Indian is there, your country name is there, how great you shall feel. Try to be getting at least one I amongst the IIM, IIT, IAS. If you get two of them, very good. If you get all three of them, very, very nice. So this is what I want to tell you. And again, time is about to be there. I want to quickly finish. I'll tell one thing which my father always used to guide me. I that this should be told to each and every person across the country, all the youth. Never compromise on two things in your life. Never compromise on two things in your life. What my father said to all of you, never compromise on two things in your life. Number one is your self-respect. Number two is integrity. ఏ రోజునైతే మీరు ఎత్తుకొని జీవించదలిచి మంచిగా ఎక్కడ మీ సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ని ఇంటిగ్రిటీకి తిలోదకాలు ఇవ్వరో ఆ రోజున ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు ఈ ప్రతిజ్ఞ తీసుకుంటే ఇండియా విల్ నో మోర్ బి ఏ డెవలపింగ్ కంట్రీ. ఇట్ షల్ హ్యావ్ పాస్డ్ దిస్ స్టేజ్ అండ్ ఇట్ షల్ బి ఏ డెవలపింగ్ నేషన్. Come, please come. It is our responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the Swamiji who is hosting this, or any other person who will be doing this for us. It is our responsibility to make India great. Let us aspire big. If you aspire for civil services, nothing, if you don't get it also, nothing is, heavens won't fall. You will end up knowing more about the country. You will end up serving the country in either the state services, or you can gain enormous amount of knowledge where it shall be useful for your life throughout. Last one I wanted to tell is, please make a goal for yourself. Write diary every day. Please record in writing as to what is the progress that is made every day towards your goal. This is what I wanted to tell, because I wanted to close before 12 o'clock. I have promised it, Swamiji. So what education do we want? In the words of Swami Vivekananda, we want that education by which character is formed. We want that education by which character is formed. Strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. Thank you very, very much for giving me this opportunity. I shall be indebted to all those who are listening to this and who are wanting to make the country great. And I shall be thankful to all once again for patiently bearing me. Namaste. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Sridhar Babu Garu. Namaskaram. Very precise and very to the point. You have spoken about the IAS work, then contribution to the country. We'll see if somebody is interested to clear their doubts at the personal level or the national level. They can ask questions. You can raise your hand. Then we shall open up this one. You can orally ask the question clearly, precisely. Then I think Sridhar Babu will respond to your question. First, Shruti, can you please ask your question? What are you doing? And introduce yourself and ask your question, please. Shruti can start.
Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for your valuable and inspirational message. So I would like to seek an advice from you. Sir, now I'm studying in class 8 in Maharashtra Public School, Hyderabad. So I aim to become an IAS officer from my childhood. And please guide me as to when I should start my preparation for UPSC exams and which habits should I inculcate to become an IAS officer.
Okay, you may mute. If you are it's your childhood dream, start your preparation during your graduation. It can be in your first year of graduation, or second year of graduation, or third year of graduation. So you can start preparing from your graduation days. Number one, you should be daily reading the newspaper which you feel that the newspaper covers the national policies. Do not read the local biased newspaper. You may, I suggest, if I suggest that you should read the Hindu every day. Number two, I want you to be disciplined. Disciplined means, just I have told you that you should maintain a diary and record in writing as to what is done today to reach your goal. Number three, I want you to be reading NCERT books, general knowledge books, which I used to do when I was preparing, and I had the good fortune of accessing the library in Ramakrishna Math, Hyderabad. If you can have a very good library around you, you should go through that. Read the books. You are matured enough as to what books you have to choose in services. Read general knowledge books. Whatever knowledge you acquire, it will be useful to you for civil services. Nothing is going to be wasted. But please be choosy about your reading, be it the newspaper or the books.
Yeah.
Next question, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sridhar Babu. We'll go to Mr. Sampath Kumar, please. Sampath Kumar, you can unmute and speak.
Good afternoon, Swamiji.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sridhar, sir. Hello.
Namaskar. Chappandi.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Sir. I came across your book, Miru Srile, and I came to know about you after that. One of my friends suggested about your book, Miru Srile. It is written in Telugu. It's a very good book, and I haven't completed it. But my question is, I'm preparing for civil service. I started recently, but I am not able to finalize which optional subject to be taken. Either it is sociology or anthropology or PSIR, political science and international relations. So I'm much inclined to PSIR. So what are the plus and minus of these three options? Can you please suggest me?
Okay, Sampath ji, you may mute. So I thought, ఏదైనా సరే, ఏ ఆప్షన్ అయినా, it should be first based on your interest. Are you inclined towards PSIR, political science, anthropology? You see the whole of the syllabus, and you should be able to choose one by this time. When you say that you are preparing, you should be able to choose amongst the available options and optionals, and you should be able to make. But పర్వాలేదు, ఇప్పటి వరకు చేయకపోయినా no problem. But I will not be able to tell you take this. I can only suggest you what is good and what is wrong. You can also talk to me personally, but I'll just tell about one subject now, because that you are asked. Many people, I see that many have raised hands. See, about political science in international relations, most of the syllabus, like the polity, if you study polity, if you study history, and if you study the international relations, which three of them are already there for general studies. So this is very nice for the optional, because political science and international relations plus political thought, which you have to study extra, plus some 3-4 chapters will make your optional. So to that effect, if you study political science and international relations, half of your preparation for general studies is also good enough. Means it is also done, because for optionals you will put more effort also. So polity, law, and history are almost covered. You need not study that separately for your general studies. There you save time. So again, I say that I will not say that you have to take this optional, but by taking political science and international relations to save time, that perhaps it will be a good decision for you. But again, rider is there. I say that it's on your interest. It is not that I have told you you will take it. I see that my internet connection is unstable, but if
he has to raise himself by himself, is it not? By selecting what exactly he is confident and
yes.
he's sure about. Very
Yes.
good. We'll go into the next question. Sridharji, Varsha, can you unmute and speak and introduce yourself? Varsha.
Yeah. Pranam Swamiji and Namaskar Sridhar sir. My name is Varsha and I am a student of Ramakrishna Math since my childhood, and I am an engineer and I passed out of National Institute of Rural Development. So my question to you is, so when I was ignorant about the civil services competition, I missed my prelims with just 2 marks, sir. And from then I am my mind somewhere, there's fear struck in my mind. Am I really capable of doing this? And mains answer, be it mains answer writing or the interview, there's some kind of anxiety and fear that is built in, maybe because, and this is hindering my ability to be consistent in my preparation, sir. So what do you suggest for me to be consistent and get back to form and give an attempt, full focused attempt in the coming years, sir?
So Varsha, I say that you should be not losing the momentum. What I say is, you said that you lost it by just 2 marks. You see the history of people who have already cleared the civil services. Very few people clear it in a one go. So if you feel that civil services examination is an examination which has to be cleared in one go, and if I don't get 2 marks more, I will be disqualified, and the fear psychosis has entered in you. This is the quality not to be there. This quality should not be there in the future. So please, I request you to please improve your self-confidence, know the reality. In fact, I have written examination 4 times. Only after 4th attempt I have got into Indian Administrative Service. I am not saying that everybody should write 4 times. Very few people get it in a one go. So to create that of confidence in you, please do not bother about results. This is what I say to many aspirants also. Are you doing your bit 100% or not? Please ask yourself. Please ask this very question every day, every time, every hour. See, if you want to be, there are 10 lakh aspirants aspiring for civil services, but only very few get into the IAS, say 50 to 100 people. So are you in the first 50 to really work for the goal or not? Ask yourself. If your answer is no, you have to bother about that, not about the other thing which you are saying. How can I place myself in the first 50 amongst the aspirants who are preparing for civil services, this is what your attention should be. You should not bother about any other thing. And if ever, I can just say that if you prepare 100% also, I cannot guarantee success. But if you do not prepare, I can certainly assure that you shall not get into civil services. So what if we don't get into IAS? What if, I was trying to tell that in my lecture also, what if I don't get into Indian Administrative Service in the first attempt? We'll get in the second or third or fourth or fifth. You can now have up to 6. If you don't want to get into that, you can as well write the state civil services and be getting into the state civil services examination. Or else, if you don't want to write and appear for any examination, your general intellect will be improved by fold when you prepare for civil services. So my request to you is, please do not concentrate on your fears. Please concentrate on whether you are in the first 50 members who are preparing daily for the civil services. If you want to further ask me any questions, I will give my number. You can talk to me, and I will guide you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank
I would
you
love to
for
have
your
your guidance.
encouragement. Thank you very much. Kranti Bhushan, any question, please? Kranti Bhushan, you want to ask? Please continue. Unmute and speak. Otherwise, we'll go to the next.
Yeah, Namaste Swamiji and Namaste sir. The thing is, whenever I as an officer does handles Telugu చెప్పొచ్చా Swamiji? ఏంటంటే అది డెవలప్మెంట్ కి ఐఎస్ఆర్ ఆఫీసర్ ఎంత కష్టపడ్డా ఇది పొలిటికల్ లీడర్స్ కి ఎందుకు నేమ్ అండ్ ఫేమ్ పోతుంది స్వామీజీ. ఏంటంటే గ్రౌండ్ లెవెల్లో ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ కానీ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ కానీ అది వర్క్ చేస్తారు, హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేస్తారు. మళ్ళీ పొలిటికల్ లీడర్స్ కి ఎందుకు నేమ్ అండ్ ఫేమ్ పోతుంది? ఐఎస్ ఆఫీసర్స్ ఎందుకు లైమ్ లైట్ కి రారు?
ఓకే.
Kranti, manaki, see, there is a principle called the civil services neutrality. Civil services neutrality. Manamu ఏదైనా పేరు మంచి పని చేసేది పేరు తెచ్చుకోవడానికి కాదు. You are not a politician to say that limelight లోకి వచ్చి you are not contesting any elections. No, you are here to serve the people. You are here to serve the people, not to get into some part of నాకు ఇది ఫేస్బుక్ లోనో లేకపోతే లైక్లు తీసుకోవడం కోసం కాదు కదా మనం సర్వీస్ చేసేది. సో లైట్ లోకి వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా నేను షేర్ వన్ వీడియో వేర్ when I was transferred, people protested. Adi manaki chalada. They see, politicians are there for n number of reasons. Nenu andaru politicians bad ani cheppanu, andaru politicians good ani cheppanu. With my experience, there are mixed. This is a reflection of the society. సొసైటీ కొంతమందిని అక్కడ చేర్చాలని అనుకుంటుంది. దిస్ ఈస్ a game of democracy. Who are you, one person, to change it according to your wish and will? నాకు ఇది మంచిగా అనిపిస్తుంది, మీకు ఏది మంచిగా అనిపిస్తుందో అందరికీ అది మంచిది కాకపోవచ్చు. ఇట్ ఈస్ ది డెమోక్రసీ. నార్మల్ పర్సన్ who have given them the power, given them such a person will be, such an uneducated person will also become a minister అనేసి అంటున్నారు. Who are you to change it? But మన లోపల ఉన్న క్రాంతి, మన ఉద్దేశం ఏంటంటే we should be able to serve. ఎప్పుడైనా మంచి చూసుకొని మనకి, as I was telling you, it will be cost of repetition. I won't tell it. మీరు ఏది చేసినా మంచి జరుగుతుంది. యువర్ ఇంటెన్షన్ షుడ్ బి రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ప్లీజ్.
Thank you. Very honest, very upright, top class answer. We'll go to the next question, please. Mr. Koteshwar Rao Garu, CA Koteshwar Rao. You can unmute and speak, sir.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
నమస్కారం, చెప్పండి.
Sir, good morning, sir. Sir, I am the fourth I, then the third I, IAS, IIT, IIM, IAS. I am the ICA. From ICA, I am the CA, Chartered Accountant. But I have the two kids, sir. One is the 8 years old and the second is the 12 years old. My question is for getting the aspirant of the 3I, what you say, the IIT, IIM and IAS, I make my boys to make the either IAS, IIM or IIT. At what age? And at age నుంచి వాళ్ళని ఆ డ్రైవ్ లో తీసుకెళ్తే దే విల్ బి బెటర్ ఆప్షన్ అనేది నా డౌట్ సార్. ఏ ఏజ్ ఇప్పుడు 7th క్లాస్ అవుతున్నా.
కోటేశ్వరరావు గారు, I will tell you with my experience. See, మనం స్పెషల్ క్లాసెస్ ఫర్ IIT, స్పెషల్ క్లాసెస్ ఫర్ IIM, స్పెషల్ క్లాసెస్ ఫర్ IAS, ఇవి ఎవరైతే స్పెషల్ క్లాసెస్ తీసుకుని చేస్తారో వాళ్ళు ఖచ్చితంగా వృద్ధిలోకి రారు అనేది నేను చూసిన సత్యం అండి. దే మే కాంకర్ ఇమీడియట్లీ. మీరు 7th క్లాస్లోనో 8th క్లాస్లోనో వాళ్ళకి స్పెషల్ IIT క్లాసెస్ అని చెప్పేసి IIT వరకు వెళ్తారేమో కానీ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ దే విల్ బి ఏ బిగ్ ఫెయిల్యూర్. వాళ్ళకి ఏంటంటే ఆ జనరల్ అర్జ్ అనేది ఉండాలి. మీరు పేరెంట్, మీరు వాళ్ళ కోసం వాళ్ళని ప్రోధి చేయాలి. అంటే జస్ట్ గివ్ దెమ్ ఎక్స్ట్రా బుక్స్ టు రీడ్. Extra books, they have to develop themselves. They shall not be developed by private coaching agencies or any other thing. Please don't get me wrong. నేను ఇక్కడ తప్పు ఏమి చెప్పడం లేదు. మా నాన్నగారు నాకు చిన్నప్పుడు కథల పుస్తకాలు, భారతం, భాగవతం ఇట్లాంటి పుస్తకాలు నాకు తెచ్చి ఇచ్చేవారు. ఆయన మెల్లిమెల్లిగా నా లెవెల్ పెంచేవాళ్ళు అనమాట. He used to tell increase my level of understanding by increasing the degree of difficulty while he is giving me books. So as a parent, I want you to gift them books. ఎంత వీలైతే అన్ని బుక్స్ వాళ్ళకి కొనివ్వండి. ఈ బుక్స్ లో న్యాచురల్ గా ఇప్పుడు మనము ప్రతిరోజు అవే పుస్తకాలు, ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్ కి వచ్చినప్పుడు మనం మిగతా పుస్తకాలు పక్కన పెట్టేసి స్కూల్ పుస్తకాలు ఎట్లా అయితే చదువుకుంటామో, వీళ్ళకి ఫలానా ఎగ్జామినేషన్, IIT ఎగ్జామినేషన్, IIM ఎగ్జామినేషన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు దానికి సిలబస్ కి సంబంధించి ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ చేయడంలో తప్పులేదు. కానీ పిల్లల్ని 3వ క్లాస్ నుంచి 8వ క్లాస్ నుంచి IIT కోచింగ్ అని, IIM కోచింగ్ అని, నేను ఇప్పుడు ఒక కొత్త ట్రెండ్ ఫ్యాషన్ చూస్తున్నాను, ఇంటర్ నుంచి IAS అనేసి. దిస్ ఈస్ రాంగ్. ఆల్ యువర్ అదర్ ఫ్యాకల్టీస్ విల్ నాట్ బి డెవలప్డ్. They are not like just machines. Pillalu, they are not like just machines to give you some input, produce some output. So వాళ్ళు ఎవరైతే IIT కి వెళ్ళారో, I see many of them are becoming a big failure in life. This is what I tell you. This is to my limited understanding అండి. So మీరు as a parent వాళ్ళల్లో ఈ ఉత్సుకతని పెంచాలి. మా నాన్నగారు చిన్నప్పుడు నాకు IAS అని ఎలా చెప్పారంటే, చిన్నప్పుడు కారుని చూపించి, ఇదిగో మనకి కూడా ఒక కారు ఉండాలి, ఇట్లాంటి కారు ఒకటి ఉండాలి, దీనిపైన ఒక రెడ్ లైట్ ఉండాలి, నీ ఫైల్స్ కూడా నువ్వు పట్టుకోకూడదు, కలెక్టర్ ఆఫీస్ వైపు గా తీసుకెళ్లి, ఇదిగో కలెక్టర్ ఆఫీస్ ఇలా ఉంటది, చూడు ఎంతమంది పనిచేస్తున్నారు, నీ ఇలా ఉండాలి అని మోటివేట్ చేస్తారు. యాజ్ ఎ పేరెంట్, ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ డూ దట్ ఈస్ ఎనఫ్. మనము గుర్రాన్ని చెరువు దాకా తీసుకెళ్ళగలం, దాంతో నీళ్లు తాగించలేము. సో వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సిన ఇలాంటి సదుపాయాలు, వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సిన ఇలాంటి మోటివేషన్ బుక్స్ మీరు ఏర్పాటు చేయండి. వాళ్ళ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఎక్కడుందో కనుక్కోండి. వాళ్ళు దానిలో ఫర్దర్గా వెళ్తానంటే ప్లీజ్ హెల్ప్ దెమ్, బట్ ప్లీజ్ వాళ్ళ మీద ఏది రుద్దద్దు. దట్ ఈస్ మై సిన్సియర్ రిక్వెస్ట్.
Very good answer, Koteshwara. Please think, expose them to higher values, expose them to inspiration, service of the country, and then give the opportunities. Don't put them into a pressure cooker and say, this is much you have to do. Lot of scope is there, lot of values are there. We'll go into the next question. Leela Prasad, your next question, please. Leela Prasad.
Swamiji, my heartfelt pranams to Swamiji Maharaj.
Namaste.
Sir, Sridhar sir, good afternoon, sir.
Namaskaram, cheppandi.
Sir, my question to is that what are the major challenges before India to become a developed nation or superpower, and how to overcome those problems, sir?
నేను మీ క్వశ్చన్ సరిగ్గా వినలేదు, కొంచెం పెద్దగా చెప్పరా అండి?
What are you doing?
Sir, I have completed my graduation this year, sir.
Where you are, in Hyderabad or?
Yeah, in Hyderabad, sir, in Domalgooda area only. I'm staying here only.
Okay. Ask your question.
Sir, నేను తెలుగులో అడుగుతాను సార్.
అడగండి.
Sir, what are the major challenges before India to become a developed nation or superpower, and how to overcome those problems, sir?
Okay.
క్వశ్చన్ నాకు నచ్చలేదండి. ఎందుకంటే who will say that India is a developed nation, so called developed nation అనేది ఎవరు చెప్తారు? Is it by western thing that you say that India is not developed?
Signal
we were. ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుందా అండి?
Yeah, it's okay. Now okay, bane.
I feel that we are already rich. We have very rich, good traditions. We have got huge heritage. We were rich. Developed nation అనేది ఒక వెస్ట్రన్ వీళ్ళు ఇచ్చిన, is it only just about economic development? Are we speaking of any other form of development? That is a debatable question, and perhaps my intellect will not be sufficient to answer that question fully. అయితే I always feel proud. ఇదిగోండి నా తల్లిదండ్రులు చాలా గొప్పవాళ్ళు అని నేను ఎలా ఫీల్ అవుతాను, నా దేశం అంత గొప్పది అని నేను అలా ఫీల్ అవుతాను. I feel like that. ఇక క్వశ్చన్కి వస్తే, ఇప్పుడు మన యూత్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ది, నేను ఇందాక లాస్ట్ లో కంక్లూడ్ చేసినట్లు, ఇట్ ఈస్ ది రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ ద యూత్ టు టేక్ ఇట్ ఫర్దర్. మన ఋషులు, మన అంతకు ముందు పూర్వీకులు, దే హ్యావ్ మేడ్ మెనీ సాక్రిఫైసెస్. వీ హ్యావ్ గాట్ enormous amount of traditional knowledge in the form of Vedas, Vedanta. We have got enormous good saints who have traversed this country. Perhaps and also మీరు మంచి యూత్ కి ఐకాన్స్ ఇప్పుడు ఎవరిని ఆదర్శంగా తీసుకుంటున్నారు? స్వామి వివేకానంద జీని మనం చూడలేదు, కానీ యు నో అబౌట్ ఏపీజే అబ్దుల్ కలాం, యు నో అబౌట్ మదర్ తెరిసా. ఎక్కడ డెవలప్డ్ కాదండి మనం? ఏ ఏరియాస్ లో డెవలప్డ్ కాదు? ఆర్ వి టాకింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద జీడిపి? ఆర్ వి టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ద పావర్టీ? ఆర్ వి టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ the poverty which we have to take in? Are we talking about the intellectual impoverty? So మనము క్వశ్చన్ ని కరెక్ట్ గా డిఫైన్ చేసుకుందాం అండి. మన వంతు అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ కి నా దగ్గర ఆన్సర్స్ లేవు, అందరూ అంత సమర్థులు కాదు. నేను చేయగలిగినంతలో నా చుట్టూ సమాజాన్ని మంచిగా చేస్తున్నానా లేదా, నా బాధ్యత ఎంత? What is my responsibility? Am I doing it right or not? This is what I ask myself. ప్రతి ఒక్క భారతీయుడు అలా అనుకుంటే ఈ దేశం ఎప్పుడు అన్ని రంగాల్లో, ఈవెన్ ఎకనామిక్ కానీ, మోరల్ వాల్యూస్ లో కానీ, ఎథిక్స్ లో కానీ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ రీచ్డ్ ద టాప్. సో the next part of the question may be answered by Swamiji himself.
Very thoughtful question, very thoughtful answer, and you are very honestly, very strongly has given. That is very important. Feel the pride being an Indian, feel what the great leaders have done in the past and what so many wonderful people are doing even now. That will show that India is already in the forefront. Maybe some buildings may not be good or roads may not be good, but that doesn't indicate that you are the leader. India is a backward country in any way. Have that pride in yourself. Read a book, My India, the India Eternal. Na Bharatam, Amara Bharatam by Swami Vivekananda, and some of the Dr. Kalam's books, and E. Sridharan, or your Metro Man of India, the Milkman of India called Kurian Varghese. All these people have done tremendous service and are continuing to do. So we shall take this message forward. Last question. And other students, other people have asked a lot of questions. Since time is not there, we have got one more program. So we will, you can write these questions and send it to us. I will forward it to Sridhar Babu, or we will answer from VIHE and see that you are satisfied and you are put in the right direction. Last question from Sheshadri Reddy garu. Mr. Sheshadri Reddy can unmute and speak.
Namaskaram, Swamiji. Namaskaram, sir.
Namaste.
Namaskaram, Andi.
Sir, my question is, what makes an individual unsuccessful in IAS?
Unsuccessful, Andi. One thing, unsuccessful ante discipline లేకపోవడం. I only say that discipline లేకపోవడం, consistency. I feel that I'm really sorry, my internet connection is unstable. That is what I getting the. I don't know whether I am audible to you all or not.
So you are audible, sir.
Thanks, Andy. So what makes one person అన్సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ఏంటంటే, ఒకటి నంబర్ 1 డిసిప్లిన్ లేకపోవడం అండి. డిసిప్లిన్ లేకపోవడం అంటే కన్సిస్టెన్సీ, ప్రిపరేషన్ కి కన్సిస్టెన్సీ కావాలి. ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఒక తపస్సు లాంటిది. మనము ఈరోజు ఇది మామూలు ఎగ్జామినేషన్ కాదు, ఏంటి యూనివర్సిటీ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ కాదు. ఈ రోజు నేను ఈ 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రిపేర్ అయిపోయి ఆన్సర్ రాసేస్తున్నాను అనేసి. సో ప్రిపరేషన్ చాలా అద్భుతంగా ఉండాలి. మనము ఇండియా మొత్తానికి 50 మందిని మాత్రమే, తెలివైన వాళ్ళని మాత్రమే తీసుకుంటున్నారు. తెలివైనది అని అంటే తెలివిగా ప్రిపేర్ అయినది. సరే, తెలివిగా కాకపోయినా ఆనెస్ట్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అయినది. అంటే అన్ని విషయాల గురించి విషయ అవగాహన కావాలి. అలా మీకు ఉండనప్పుడు, ఈ వేరే ఎగ్జామినేషన్ కోసం చూస్తున్నప్పుడు, వేషల్లాగా దీన్ని చూసినప్పుడు you tend to become unsuccessful. Next most important thing, when you doubt yourself. Swami Vivekananda చెప్పారు, నేను I don't repeat those things. When you doubt yourself, you are gone. You have lost the battle. నేను ఇది చెయ్యగలను అని రంగంలోకి దిగిన తర్వాత మీరు ఎప్పుడు వెనక్కి తిరిగి చూస్తారు. Come what may, I'll try, I'll succeed అని మీరు అనుకున్నప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని ఎవ్వరు ఓడించలేరు. నాకు చిన్న I'll tell you one small example during my preparation. అంతకు ముందు వరకు 963 వేకెన్సీస్ ఉంటే, అన్ని సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్, ఐఏఎస్, ఐపీఎస్ అన్ని కలిపి వేకెన్సీస్ ఉంటే, ఒక ఇయర్ లో నేను రాస్తున్నప్పుడు 422, అంటే 2004లో 422 వేకెన్సీస్ మాత్రమే ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. సో నాకు ఇదిగో వేకెన్సీస్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ఏ సడన్ సగంకి పడిపోయాయి అనేసి నేను బాధపడుతుంటే నా ఫ్రెండ్ వచ్చి, శ్రీధర్ ఏంటి ఇంత బాధపడుతున్నాం, కంబైన్డ్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళం. హీ వాస్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ, ఎందుకు ఇలా బాధపడుతున్నావు అంటే, మనకి నంబర్ ఆఫ్ వెళ్ళిపోయాయి. అంటే అంతకు ముందు ఇద్దరిని తీసుకుంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒకళ్ళని తీసుకుంటారు. 900 అలా 422 అయిపోయింది. చాలా ఇబ్బందిగా ఉంది అనేసి అన్నమాట. దెన్ హీ సెడ్ ఐ ఆమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ, ఎందుకంటే అట్లీస్ట్ 422 అనేసారు, దేర్ ఇస్ నో జీరో దిస్ టైం. సో ఒక్కటైనా ఉంది కదా ఓపెనింగ్, ఆ ఒక్కడివి నువ్వే ఎందుకు కాకూడదు అనేసి తను అడిగాడు అన్నమాట. దెన్ ఐ థాట్ ఆఫ్ మై సెల్ఫ్, ఎస్, నేను ఇలా భయపడ్డా ఏంటి, నేను 422 మాత్రమే ఉందంటే ఐఎమ్ ఆస్పైరింగ్ ఫర్ 123rd ఆన్వర్డ్స్, ఆర్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్పైరింగ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ఇండియా ఫస్ట్. సో దిస్ మేడ్ మీ, this is an important lesson. I felt I am feeling also very, very happy inside. See, with that spirit I have studied and I have got all India first rank in mains varaku naku all India first rank 1226, which is an unbeaten record even till today. I am the 5th rank 2008 interview lo marks kalavadam molana కొన్ని మార్క్స్ తక్కువ రావడం వలన ఐఎమ్ ఆల్ ఇండియా 5th ర్యాంకర్. ఇంకొక 7 మార్కులు వచ్చింది ఆల్ ఇండియా ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంకర్. సో ఒక్క ఆప్షన్ ఉన్నా చాలు, ఒక్క ఇది ఉన్నా చాలు, ఐ విల్ గెట్ ఇన్ టు, ఒక్క పోస్ట్ ఉన్నా చాలు, ఐ విల్ గెట్ ఇన్ టు దట్, ఆ పోస్ట్ నాకే అని అనుకునే తత్వం నాది. పాజిటివిటీ, దట్ పోస్ట్ ఈజ్ అని అనుకునే తత్వం నాది. So I want you to take clue from that. So do not be in the self-doubt. Self-doubt ఉన్న వాళ్ళు మాత్రం ఖచ్చితంగా సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ కి పనికిరారు. సో కన్సిస్టెన్సీ ఉండాలి, డిసిప్లిన్ ఉండాలి, మనకి విషయ పరిజ్ఞానం, విషయ అవగాహన, కాన్సెప్చువల్ క్లారిటీ ఆన్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. వై ఈజ్ ఇట్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ ఓన్లీ అనేది తెలియాలి. వీటిల్లో ఏది లేకపోయినా you tend to be unsuccessful in civil services. That's my answer. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much. Our friend can read Swamiji's teachings regularly and build up his life. So many people from zero, they have become great heroes, great contributors. Like we have Hanumantadas Gaikwad, who did not have money to change his cycle seat, but then by studying Swamiji's teachings, by following the Dharma, today he is the founder of Bharat Vikas Group in Pune, which is having a great networking in the whole country. So Swamiji can do wonders as much as he has done to Sridhar Babuji and other great leaders of the country. Please read. So as he said, other questions we shall take it up when you can write to us and we will forward it to Sridhar Babu and he can respond accordingly. Sorry for the interruption now. We have one more session. I request Sridhar Babu also to listen to 3 youngsters of 12th standard, our volunteers, etc., who will speak 2 minutes on Indian culture, how great it is, how wonderful it is. Then they will take a oath and make all the students take the oath. That is our part of a reviving the ancient Indian culture through students. So I request the leader to respond. Supriya, who is a dentist, dental college student, then other 2 students. Over to Supriya, please.
Yes, Swamiji. First of all, my pranams to the Holy Trio and Namaste and pranams, Swamiji. Thank you so much, Swamiji, for giving us this opportunity and always encouraging us. Today, I would like to share about the importance of our Indian culture, the spiritual culture and spiritual wealth. Spirituality is a sincere and regular practice which helps us realize that we are not just this confined to this mere body, but we are beyond that. It helps us to respond and not react. Meditating to our capacities, like initially we could do it for 10 minutes, but later increase the time by 20 minutes. But by doing this, we can strengthen our character, we can sharpen our brain, we can sharpen our mind. So what is most important here is the sincerity and consistency, as just now Sridhar Babu sir has mentioned. Most of us think, what is so special about this idea of spirituality, or what is not, it is not something to be done at this age. But the fact about it is that once we start practicing it, we realize that this is the fuel. This is the fuel which takes us forward, which makes us more confident, more peaceful, and more happy from within. and the path and purpose of life will start revealing itself for sure. And we will be prepared for life at its highest level. Like as Swami Vivekananda says, call upon the sleeping soul and see how it awakes. Power will come, glory will come, goodness will come, and everything that is excellent will come when this sleeping soul is roused to self conscious activity. Swamiji invested his belief in us youth. Swamiji always used to say that it is the it is in the hands of us youngsters the future of Bharata lies. So let us take this idea forward with spirit full of courage and enthusiasm and take this message to everyone around us. So on this occasion, I would like to take an oath that I, Supriya Yedlapati, the youth of Bharata, take this oath to revive and strengthen my mind by practicing spirituality and following Indian culture, and also work by spreading the importance of our spiritual culture to my classmates, family, and friends. Thank you. Now, I would like to pass it on to Rakshita to throw some more light on spiritual culture we should inculcate in our day-to-day lives. Thank you. Over to Rakshita.
Rakshita can unmute and speak.
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Supriyadi. First of all, my pranams to everybody here. I'm Rakshita, and I hope all of you are doing great and safe and sound at home. Today, I'll be talking about spiritual culture. Swamiji had always emphasized that spirituality is the very backbone of India. We see even in the oldest of scriptures that mind is experiencing something divine and immortal within itself. Spiritual culture is it helps us reach our highest nature, truth, goodness through words and deeds. But what exactly is spiritual nature? It is not something physical, but it is something related to the soul. Spiritual culture helps man realize his real nature. It helps him grow and make him capable of doing extraordinary things. Swamiji had emphasized the Vedantic view, where he said that self-realization is a goal of life, and spirituality aims at self-realization more than any theology, faith, or idea of God. Spiritual culture and all of this right now, I cannot stress as to how important inculcating all of this in our lives at these very testing times can actually help us. We can start out small by meditating for a few minutes and attaining positive vibes and creating a positive atmosphere around us, and trying giving our hand at a few yoga poses. And most importantly, we just have to learn to accept our flaws and love ourselves just the way we are. And I would like to conclude by taking an oath. I, Rakshita, the youth of Bharata, I, Rakshita, the youth of Bharata, take an oath to revive and strengthen my mind by practicing spirituality and also work towards spreading the importance of our spiritual culture to classmates, family, and friends. Thank you. Now I would like to
Yeah, Tulsi, take over. You can start.
Yes, Swamiji. Pranams to one and all present in today's webinar. I, Tulsi Kapoor of grade 12 from Bharati Vidya Bhavans is here to share my views on spiritual heritage of our India. According to Swami Vivekananda, who himself was a great spiritual leader, thinker, reformer of India, said, spirituality is the very backbone and the essence of Indian heritage and culture. Every nation in particular has ideal running through its existence.
Some has politics, others can have social or intellectual culture, but India has religion and religion alone. Since spirituality is the backbone of Indian religion, Swamiji used the term religion so as to indicate spirituality. If we study the history of Indian culture, we find the inward search of man gathers volume and power in Upanishads. The Upanishads seek to realize the transcendental dimension of man, the dimension of divinity transcending humanity. In this spiritual direction, human awareness goes beyond the body and the surrounding world. Man realizes it as a man realizes himself as the immortal being. Bhagavad Gita works out the complete philosophy of life, the spirituality that proceeds from Vedas and Upanishads and reinforced by Sri Krishna, Buddha, Shankara, and others is liberated into universality by Swami Vivekananda. Hence, we should strive to focus on the points where his interpretation regenerates the spiritual heritage, making it fit for the modern Indian world. Before I conclude, let us take an oath together. I, Tulsi, the youth of Bharata, take an oath to revive and strengthen my mind by practicing spirituality and also work by spreading the importance of spiritual culture to my classmates, family, and friends. Thank you.
Yeah, Prashanti, please take over.
Yes, Maharaj. Namaste and pranams to Maharaj and to all of the dignitaries are present here. Namaste to Sridhar Babuji. Even before this webinar, I had lots of doubts and questions regarding Indian Administrative Service because I always have an eye on it. But lots of assumptions I had. But the way you answered the questions, the very crystal clear points have have cleared most of my doubts. Thank you so much, sir, for such answers. And Reviving Culture Initiative. It is an initiative to revive the charm and power of our Indian culture by the youth and yes, for the youth. So we youngsters are taking up the discussions. We are covering the different aspects of our culture every weekend almost by the blessings and encouragement and love of Swami Bodhimanandaji Maharaj. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for always encouraging us and leading us in the right path. I am sure like all we youngsters together can create a resurgent India very soon. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Thank you, and all the thank other speakers also. A few words of encouragement, Sridhar Babuji, to them. Your words of appreciation and greetings to them. Sridhar Babuji, you can unmute and speak to them.
స్వామీజీ జస్ట్ నాకు కొంచెం వినపడలేదు. ఓకే, నన్నే అంటున్నారని ఇప్పుడే తెలిసింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ Swamiji. Really, this is a very good program. I have witnessed it all 100% today only. Really, this is a very great service to the nation, Swamiji. We have not seen Swami Vivekananda. Certainly, we feel that you are like Vivekananda to all of us, and hope many thousands of youth gets motivated by this initiative of yours. I see, I was just browsing through, there are not only VIHE volunteers, but there are other people also who have come in the session. I see there are some 180 participants till now. It should benefit all, and certainly I promise that whatever Swami Vivekananda ji said to all the youth, I will take it forward, and you are here to guide me also. We shall all make India the greatest nation ever. We'll take that pledge. Absolutely. And I'll also tended to go to this path of spirituality. Let me complete my
take your work itself as sadhana, karma yoga, and your duty as a great flow of Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati to the whole country. From wherever you are, whatever you do, wish you success, wish you the best positions, so that the wide range of, as you said, the utility of power, utility of resources for the common man and for the entire country. You will also be benefited and spiritually, and the country also will go forward. So we'll have a vote of thanks, and one small bhajan is there, concluding song.
Last, I want to say, as Swami Vivekananda ji said, I am a voice without a form.
Yeah, yeah.
So he should be all within us and encourage us to reach higher echelons in our destiny. Thank you very much, Swamiji, for that opportunity once again.
Thank you very much once again. I request Ambika from Gurugram, our volunteer, to just conclude this program. Ambika? Ambika,
Namaste. Pranam Swamiji.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, Mr. Sridhar. We are so grateful to have you in this webinar. In fact, you have driven an urge within every participant to develop our devotion towards the country in the form of becoming IAS aspirants. Your talk was full of a flow that the youth of India, I am 100% confident, we all derived that force of urge from you that we should plunge with our heart, mind, and body into becoming good civil servants. And moreover, you have emphasized on making of an IAS the extraordinary profession, and what makes this profession extraordinary is devotion and a conviction to serve the nation, to bring forth a smile on every face that contributes to the fabric of our nation. And definitely you have instilled that India is in need of an hour for devoted IAS officers. Consistency, discipline, self-doubt, how we should overcome our self-doubt and be submitted towards this pious profession. In fact, your journey, your making of an IAS, your 3I formula that every citizen, every youth should aim for, such 3 big institutes so that this India name is attached to us, has filled us with motivation and high spirits. Your life has been an inspiration for us. I'm so grateful to you for you have given us an insight into what the life of an IAS officer is. And your humbleness speaks volumes of your great inner strength. Swami Vivekananda's messages we have imbibed, in fact, in a very different light when you mentioned it. And the humbleness and down-to-earth approach with which you spoke to us is incredible. We all owe our sincere gratitude to you for this. Thank you so much for being part of this webinar and making it more enriched with your experiences and so pragmatic approach that you have drawn. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your wonderful words. Observation is perfect. So wish all the great, all the goodness, all the blessings of the Lord and the Swamiji's inspiration, guidance to Sridhar Babu in his work for a long way to go for the country's growth and for service of the society and his own spiritual development. So Anirudh Sharma can conclude by his bhajan. Anirudh is our another student, second year, third year of mass communications. He's a musician. He is a vocalist. He is a percussionist, plays the pakawaj, plays the tabla, plays the kanjira, and a wonderful singer, a lot of talent in music. He's an upcoming youngster and a young musician. So Anirudh will sing for us a bhajan for concluding this webinar. Anirudh Sharma.
So, pranams to everybody. I am in this position because I am at one metro station. I had to go somewhere. But Maharaj had told, so I told if nobody, I will definitely come. So, I would
waiting for the train.
Yes, Maharaj. And thankfully, fortunately, I'm at such a station where there is some place so I can sit. So,
Right.
I will just sing one nice song. So, it was spoken about spirituality. So, I hope I'm audible also. Some little noises will be there, but most of it should be clear. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah,
so, the song actually yesterday only, I'm a fellow of Indian Raga. So, yesterday we released one song by Swami Dayanand Saraswati of Aim for Seva. the theme of the song is about that, invoking divinity within us. Bhavaye Paramatmanam, Bhava Bhaya Duram. So that is the song that I will sing in Ragam Arabhi.
Very good.
Bhavaye Paramatmanam, Bhava Bhaya Duram Nitaram. Bhavaye Paramatmanam, Bhava Bhaya Duram. Shravana Manana Mukha Praptastatvatvam, Shravana Manana Mukha Praptastatvatvam, Shravana Manana Mukha Praptastatvatvam, Adi Madhyantarahitam Paripurnam, Bhavaye Paramatmanam, Bhava Bhaya Duram Nitaram. Bhavaye Paramatmanam. Kalpita Sakala Bhuvanadharam, Kalpita Sakala Bhuvanadharam, Sadguru Sumukhat Kamalodbudham, Kalpita Sakala Bhuvanadharam, Sadguru Sumukhat Kamalodbudham, Japatapa Karma Sushitaya Buddhya, Japatapa Karma Sushitaya Buddhya, Bodham Pratibodham Vidita Mahantam, Bodham Pratibodham Vidita Mahantam, Asangamasvapnamachintya Rupam, Shantam Shivam Nirvikalpam Paresham, Samam Sada Sarvabhuteshu Gudham, Sukham Swatantram Subodha Swarupam, Bhavaye Paramatmanam, Bhava Bhaya Duram Nidaram, Bhavaye Paramatmanam. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Maharaj. I have a lot of different audience also today, not only VIH.
And thanks to technology from the metro station itself, we are having a concert.
Yes. Maharaj, it's such a beautiful session. I joined a little late, but I have to thank Sridhar ji for giving us such great ideas about spirituality and how we can develop ours. Thank you for the opportunity.
Very good, very good. So Sridhar Babuji will, on behalf of everybody and my behalf, I thank you. You are our good friend, our student, our well-wisher, our part of our faculty. So we take this message forward of reviving India, resurgent India, a vibrant India, which is already in place, but we have to just purify certain things, inspire and guide the youngsters. You are with us, I hope, and the next few months and the next month also National Youth Day celebration. And we shall conduct some special sessions for IAS aspirants where you can and others can come and guide them and put them on the track of development and growth and spiritual values.
Thank you, Swami.
Chala santosham, anandam.
Honored, Swami.
Kutum sabya